Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're doing well. My mic, you hear my mic?
Yes, you're audible.
Thank you very much. So just I will share my screen and we will start with one second. So do you see my screen?
Yes, it's visible. If you can present it. Yes, perfect.
Thank you very much. So good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to our first session. I'm so glad you're here today because this is not just a session, it's the beginning of a shift in how you see the future. So this session is designed to give you a clear, simple introduction to artificial intelligence or AI. You don't need to be a tech expert. You're not going to write a code or study math formulas today. Instead, we will focus on three powerful things: what AI can actually do, how it works at the basic level, and how we can start using it to learn faster, think better, and work smarter. But before we start, I wanna to have a little game with you. Is already know. So let's start with what you already know or think you know about AI. We'll play a quick myth busting game. No grades, okay? No right, no wrong judgment, just to see where our perspectives stand before we go deeper. So, how to play this? I need you, all of you, to participate with us with emoji. Okay. So, I will show you a series of statements about AI, and then you need to react with thumb up if they believe, you believe the statement is true, and a thumb down when if you think it's false. Okay, so just remind, no right or wrong yet. This is just to see what we believe before busting the myth. Are you ready all? Yeah. Shall we start? Okay, let's start. So, our first statement: do you believe that AI can think and feel just like a human? Let me see the thumb up or down if you agree with that. Yeah, you can react. Yeah, you can also, yeah, great. You can react faster with emojis. Okay, so there is, yeah, the answer, there's many of you say no, no, yeah, is great. Okay, let's jump to the second statement. So, do you believe that AI will replace every human job? Let's react. Okay. Yeah, come on. I need to see your your hands. Thumb up, thumb down. What do you think? Not every job, okay, Marlo? Okay, no. Those who knows AI. Okay, this is wonderful. I like it. I like your interaction. Thank you very much for all of you. So let's jump to the statement three. So, do you believe that the more data um, you give AI, the better it can solve any problem? Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Great. Let's see the hand. Yeah. More effective result. No. Great. Awesome. So let's have our right about right prompts. All right. So tools like ChatGPT are examples of human level general intelligence. So do you think that just okay. Before I jump for the 5. Okay, we continue with the 5, and then we return for the last one. Okay, do you think that tools like ChatGPT are examples of a human level general intelligence? So most of you say no. Yeah, great. The hand are down. This is amazing. Okay. Thank you, all of you. And now we go to the last one. It's supposed to be number 4. So this is the last one. It was about, okay, where is the last 4? 5. Okay, there's no 4. Okay, this is the last statement that we have for our first game, myth or reality. I'm so happy that everyone it's interact with us and participate. Thank you very much, all of you, really. So why does this matter? Why we start now with this fact and etc. So AI is not just for engineers or scientists anymore. With tools like ChatGPT, AI is now in everyone's hands, including yours. So you can use it to write better emails, create presentation, translate documents, research faster, and even generate poetry, graphics, or video, images, everything you think, you can do it with mini tools like ChatGPT. So AI is becoming your assistant. So we need really to investigate the AI to be your assistant if you learn how to use it right. And that's what we will start doing from today and tomorrow. But before we start and jumping, so we will have some fact that correct some facts that we seen in our game. The big warning is AI is changing the job market. So it is not just about learning AI now; it's about relearning how we learn. Because let's be honest, AI is moving fast than schools and university can adapt. Many people are learning skills today for jobs that will disappear in 3 to 5 years. For example, we have data entry, routine coding, legal research, simple financial tasks. So these are already being done by AI tools faster and cheaper than humans. Why this is a wake-up call. So the future now belongs to people who can adapt fast, use technology as a tool, and combine human skills like empathy, design, creativity with tech tools like ChatGPT does and others. So AI can analyze and repeat, but it cannot replace your vision, your imagination, or your human insight. So be ready, AI, he wants replace your job, but we need really to evaluate our jobs and evaluate our skills to combine these tech skills with our human skills, soft skills, and etc. like critical thinking, creativity, and more. So there is a final thought before we begin. So all my trainees, I always have this advertise for them. So you cannot catch up with AI. It's moving too fast. So you cannot go every day with the trend. This is we see in the media that's social media or any other platforms, they tell you, look, there is the 10 top tools of this, I don't know, 2025 or this month or this. So we cannot really catch up with all that. New tools are being created every day, every hour. And if you try to follow all of them, you will feel lost and tired. But here is the good news. You don't need every tool. You just need the right one for the right reason. So let me give you an astuce, a tip. So you should do what you should do now. Start with one tool, start with one clear goal, okay? And start with one small action, then grow step by step. Let's take, for example, ChatGPT. So the way you learn better AI, you can choose ChatGPT, use it for something useful like writing better, learning faster, or saving time, and then practice using it in your daily life. improve slowly, but with purpose. This is how you build real skill with AI, not by chasing trends, but by choosing what serves your goals. Let me see in the chat which really which tool you use it every day. So I want to see, I want to discover you through this chat. So which are or what are the tools, or if you use one tool, so please tell me which tools you use it every day. Great. So we have Copilot, we have ChatGPT, Gemini, amazing ChatGPT. Okay, so I see now everyone in here. He already you already know ChatGPT, how you use ChatGPT, so we can jump really faster without introduction and everything. This is amazing and nice to hear this and nice to know all of you. So, um, so you don't need to do everything, just start with what matters and do it well. That's how real learning begin. So let's start with, let's continue with our Act 2. What is AI really? So most of you know and see this definition that most dictionary and all the platforms say. So artificial is a field within computer science focused on developing machine and software capable of performing tasks and typically require human intelligence. These tasks include understanding language, recognizing patterns, solving problems, and making decisions. To simplify this concept, consider the following analogy. Let's have some analogy with you, but okay, we will jump here. Let's have this analogy to better and simplify things with the beginners they are with us today. So let's go deeper. What is AI really? Is it a brain? Is it a magic? It is a human? The truth is none of that. AI is just very, very good at finding patterns in data. And guessing what? And guessing what comes next. There is a metaphor that say AI is not a brain. It's like a calculator with a huge memory. It doesn't understand like humans. It just calculates very fast. Here is some diagram, simple diagram for the basics. We are here only in the basics, okay, for all starters with us, and then we will go deeper for the others. So the step one is the input. So the model we will bring him the data like text, voice, images, numbers, and then there is a model here. It finds patterns in that data, and then we have the output gives you a result like a text, image, etc. And then we have the feedbacks. Did it do well? Learn, try again and again and trying again. But let's simplify these things with a simple analogy. So I said this analogy about a young woman managing a small local shop. At the beginning, she lacks data. She doesn't know which products sell best, what time customers visit most, or how price change affects purchasing behavior. But we have the first step. The first step is supervised learning, learning from labels data. At the beginning, the shopkeeper has no experience. Okay, so she watches everything carefully. What do people buy? At what time? At what price? She collects clear examples. For example, bread sells better at 6 p.m. For example, kids like snakes after schools. So this is like supervised learning when the AI is trained on data with labels. So we will have some example with AI. So AI, in the fact of AI, an AI sees 1,000 photos labels, for example, cats or dogs. And then it's learned to spot patterns that identify each one. So we return back simulation with the shopkeeper. So in the second step, reinforcement learning, here trial and error with feedback. I think my voice is breaking. Is it now clear?
Yes,
Thank
it's
you.
better now. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Excuse me for. Okay, great. Thank you. So we will continue to the second phase is reinforcement learning, trial and error with feedback. So after a few weeks, the same shopkeeper. So we will return to our shopkeeper here, start experimenting. So she moves the product closer to the door. She changed the music. For example, she offers 10% discounts. Some changes improve sales, others don't. So she learned from rewards, more customers, and penalties, few sales. This is like reinforcement learning. The AI trees something, gets feedback, and adjusts. For example, AI robots learn to walk, a game AI learning how to win by scoring. And finally, the third is how to learn AI, how he learned. It's learn, pardon. So unsupervised learning, here discovering hiding patterns. So the same shopkeeper, one day she starts noticing deeper patterns. Some customers only come on weekends. Certain people always buy the same combination of items. Nobody told her these patterns, but she discovered them herself. This is the unsupervised learning. The AI is given data without any labels or instruction, and it finds patterns or groups on its own. Yeah. So to summarize, here's some core principle. AI does not understand. It recognizes and predicts. AI doesn't create. It's combine what it has seen, and AI doesn't think. It calculates probability from patterns. So here's a helpful table for you to know this to summarize what we said. So we have the learning type in AI models. So okay, we have the supervised, the same example from shopkeeper and AI description. So for the shopkeeper analogy, here we said that she learns from sales logs with outcomes, but the AI, he learns from labeled data. And for reinforcement learning type, here she tries discounts and learns from results. And for AI, learns by reward punishment. And finally, unsupervised learning. She discovers trends in customers' habits, and for the AI, finds partners in labeled data. So I hope was simply to know about how AI learn. And also I prepared for you a handbook that you can find if you want to go deeper, you will find YouTube videos that is explained more deeply. And also there is more information you can find it in this handbook. So please, if there is any of this admin here, can you share the handbook that all of the fellow they go after the session and go deeper there. Okay. So this was about the point. So here's many of people say, for example, now that artificial intelligence is same generative AI or say this. So there is the big picture, what AI really includes. So this schema credit to Zahir Nadaf. So you can find it on LinkedIn. He will, so here is how can we explain short. So the first layer is the artificial intelligence, is the big umbrella. So as it's the name of the entire field, it includes any system that mimics human intelligence, even basic rules-based systems. What fits here? For example, we can find speech recognition like Siri or Google Voice. Like we can find also image recognition, automated robots like vacuum robots, basic decision systems, planning and scheduling tools, knowledge-based systems. So think of AI as the brain idea, the dream of machines doing tasks like human. And then we will find the second layer is the machine learning. Here, machine learning is the engine inside AI. So instead of giving a machine every rule manually, ML lets it learn from data, like what we said now, what we have explained before. So first about the example that we give it for the shopkeeper. Remember? So we said there is supervised learning, there is reinforcement learning, there is unsupervised learning. So all this included in machine learning. So here the key technique in ML, this decision trees, or for example, KNN, all this is about who wants to go deeper. So what we need to know as a starter is just how AI is learned about how we explain it in the past points. Okay, that's what you need to keep. Because if you want to go deeper, you will get lost. Okay, so if AI is the brain, so machine learning is how it's learned from experience. And there is, I give you links about all this to go deeper if you want. Is still my voice breaking? Uh, Please confirm for me. No, okay,
Actually,
great.
you were loud and clear. There might be an internet issue from the participant side. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So we've gone to layer three is neural networks is inspired by the human brain. Here, the neural network are a special kind of machine learning inspired by how our brains work. So what's special about them? They're good at learning patterns from complex data like images, voices, or languages. Here, what example include? For example, multi-layer perceptron, for example, RNN, for example, also self-organization map, and etc. So this is the layer where machines start to understand more abstract idea, like recognizing your face in the photo. So you see your phone when you want to open your phone, for example, if you have this security phone to recognize your voice, your face, pardon. So this is how it's work through neural network. And then we have the deep learning neural network with superpowers. Here, deep learning is the next level of neural network. With more layers and power, these systems can process images, voices, video, and language with amazing accuracy. So there is the component of the deep learning. There is the CNN, the convolutional neural network, RNN, and etc. So if neural networks are the brilliance outline, deep learning is the full nervous system learning from massive data. And finally, here we go, who everyone use and we know the generative AI is the creators. So now we reach the world of ChatGPT, DALS, Copilot, Gemini, and all and more. Generative AI doesn't just analyze, it creates new things, text, images, video, voices. For example, the GPT generates text like ChatGPT, DAL Midjourney generates images from text. We have Big Gun, Style Gun creates faces, artworks. LLMS trained on billions of words. Multimodal AI combine text, image, voice in one system. And we have many of these tools that bring each day it's have a new one. This is the level of creativity where AI can write generate songs, or simulate voices. So here's the summary that we need to keep in mind. When we talk about AI, we're not just talking about ChatGPT. We're talking about a huge, evolving ecosystem from basic automation to machines that learn, think, and now create. If you understand these layers, you I'm so sorry, I had bad network. So do you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, thank you. So what was the last
Yes.
yeah, the last thing that you said? What was the last thing that you heard actually? Because I spoke and I don't know if my internet network is it's gone before I finish the
Well,
point or
you were talking about the summary of AI to say it's not only ChatGPT, but all those layers. If you understand them, we'll be able to use it for not only for ChatGPT, but for learning and leading, something like that.
thank you very much. Amazing. Thank you very much. So I said now I want to have wait just a minute. GPT use. So I just don't have a second. Okay. So since all of you know how to go to ChatGPT, so please tell me if you everyone know how to go to ChatGPT use it or there is yeah, everyone? Great. So let's directly go to the new chat. Okay. So do you see my screen?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, great. Let's have some something can we say funny a little bit. Enough serious thing. So let's go to something funny. Let's start or let's try to GPT to ask him about something weird and funny. So let's say, for example, what advice would the famous chef from 18th century give to a modern food blogger on Instagram? So here, all of you know this ChatGPT uh, workspace, yeah. So, and here where we can say, so I want to have,
I
what
don't
advice
see
would you mention? 100, yeah, 1080 give to the water food bloggers on Instagram. And we will see this funny thing, what he will say for us. So, okay, a famous chef from the 18th century say something like Marie-Antoine Crème, the king of chef and chef of king, might offer this timeless, trickle and pointed advice to modern Instagram food blogger. So how would he say? He will say something like, you are not merely snaping soup, you are shaping taste, tasting trends, and telling story with every sprinkle of sense of screen. So she said, in my day, we played from emperors and czar. You made your play for algorithms and the masses, but the essence remain artistly precision drama. Your canvas is a plate. Your audience is canvas, so give them reason to pause. Here's the counsel from servant to slave. State. So we can say this is the result that GPT gave us from someone were living in this century to someone in the modern Instagram food blog. What do you think about it? Yeah. Are you here with me? Do you see me? Yeah. So I said, what do you think about this weird thing? It's weird and funny. So remember, AI doesn't know chefs or Instagram. It's just predicting what kind of words usually in this sentence based on what we learned from million of texts. So this is about just was a little break to go for the next. Oh, are you with me or I lost you all? I don't see any interaction.
No, while with you, the response is a bit funny. It's not responding as exactly as you wanted it to.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, it was really, he doesn't live actually. The Instagram wasn't actually in this century, so how can you know? So it's just only projection that he basing on. So let us return back to our presentation and please tell me if it's clear now. Yeah. Now we will go to this introduction to OpenAI language model. So this all of us know ChatGPT, Gemini, and other more. So let's now show you to engine behind ChatGPT and why it's more than just a chatbot. What's inside tools like ChatGPT is something called a language model, a system trained to understand and generate human language. So let's break it down step by step. So first of all, we need to know what is a language model. So a language model is a type of artificial intelligence that is trained on huge amounts of text, books, websites, conversations, academic papers, and more. So its job is simple. It learns to predict the next word in a sentence, like your phone does when it suggests word, but much, much smarter. Do you see? For example, let's return back again to the GPT window. So you share the screen. So now I share the screen. Is it clear? The chat GPT screen, is it here? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it's visible.
So for example, I can say today, okay, look his prediction here. suggestion, pardon. So, for example, today I want to learn about, for example, and he will give you the suggestion what else to have about artificial intelligence, for example. And the model learns this by reading millions of texts and learning which words usually follow with it, which. So that's why it's called a language model. It understands patterns in human language and predicts the next best thing to say. So this is about for example, discuss my favorite books from childhood, explore, and etc. So he suggests you and predicts what's next. So what makes ChatGPT powerful? It doesn't finish sentences. It can rewrite, explain, translate, summarize, brainstorm, and even role play. So if you plus here in the plus, you can find many things that he can do. For example, have you bring him a PDF or any files and say summarize this all files, or basing on these files I need to do something. For example, you can have it from Google Drive. For example, you have research, create an image, have some connectors. For example, you have some, this is the new in GPT. Actually, Canva, you can have associate GPT to Canva, Gmail, Google Calendar, Box, and more and more. So here's is develop each time they give you, for example, here you will learn, here they reach in on web, Canva, and more. So here's the thing. GPT or Gemini or any other chatbot is really a treasure for you to assist you to gain you to win actually time, because really time is really precious in this age. So we need really to do all our best to doesn't waste our time for something that can GPT do. But here's the thing: you need to guide the GPT, not to just give him this and it gives you. And this what we will talk about it later is the prompting, how we can create a correct prompt, and this is what we can do it this next session. But here's the thing: ChatGPT is trained on billions of words and then improved by real humans. That's called deep reinforcement learning with human feedback. Also, it can respond in different languages, tones, and formats: formal, informal, academic, casual, email, reports. And there is also other. I think Nancy wanted to say something. Yeah, Nancy?
I have a question. So, are you saying that it's safe to say that ChatGPT learns from people? Like the knowledge that it has, it's an expansion of what people, developers have been feeding it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, it was in our chat. For example, you see here some in ChatGPT privacy. He said that your answers or your chats are using in your function the model. So I think you all of you heard about what's happens next past months, that some users they found their discussion with GPT on Google. So it's always reinforcing the models through discussion, through other data that's found from books, from any other sources. Yeah, Nancy, thank you very much. So this is it about the little introduction to the OpenAI language model. Also, so why it's useful for now, and this is bring us to our next session, is to write and communicate. So here the thing, GPT, we can use it to fix grammar. For example, we can say, check this paragraph for mistakes, and he will do his job on best way, like an expert in English, really. And this is really good for the English teachers. Actually, they can really skip the correction of million of papers. If you have, for example, write an expression for your students, then you can give him to the ChatGPT, and you can really have time, win the time. So also he can write clearly. So we can say, make this sound more professional, or make it sound this sound more human writing, or anything. So we can use it to translate. For example, translate this into English, French, Arabic, Indian, Pakistan, Urdu, etc. So we can also have summarize this article in 5 points, for example, or adjust tone, make this sound polite but firm. For example, brainstorming, give me idea of my blog, lesson, post, etc. So if you have any idea, so you can go and explore it with GPT. So let's say I need help write good email for my boss, please fast. So we can write actually. We can see. Um, let's go. We can see an example. So I don't need this, so I don't need this. So I will say, um, just to notice, this is not about how to write a good or clear prompt. It's just a beginning, a starting. So we don't use any rules, any framework, anything. So just we do in basic. So for example, I said I need help, for example, um, to write good email, good email. Let's say for what? Give me an idea. Here it's, for example, for my boss, but maybe we can say email for fellowship application. Let's say this fellowship application. Okay, fellowship. Yeah. Fellowship advisor, help writing a good email. So So here's the thing. Here he will write, I would like to help with that. A strong fellowship application email should be clear and concise, professional and confident. Here give you the criteria of this email, how it should be. And then he will write you the template, and you will customize for example, here the woman Ascension, for example, fellowship application for, and here's the thing to write and then copy and paste. So this is a template, fast template for how can you write with ChatGPT. So to recap, ChatGPT is not just a tool for answering questions, is a language assistant that help you write better, faster, and more confidently in any language, any tone, and any situation. So this is the thing that we have to do. Here's the homework, but before to see the homework, let me jump you um, to the PDF that I prepared for you. This is a AI handbook for you all. Uh, so So I have here, I bring you more information about introduction, security here. And here you can only click for this YouTube links to get more deeper. And here is the things here we have also only to click. And here's just some reflection to guide you also. For example, you can answer excuse me again, bad connection. So where we were, I wanna have my screen again. So here's the thing. So I said, how does AI work? So here, more deeper information, etc. And also, I have some AI glossary, some terms that you can know about it. And also, here's the thing: is your time to do, okay, to look up yourself using AI. Here, what the thing to do is go to ChatGPT, okay, and ask AI each of this term belongs. So after seeing these videos, you will have new terms that you need to know it about it. So you can ask, will be trained for you to ask the model about these terms. Also, here is some brief history of AI because we can't do everything in one session in 1 hour. So you need to go deeper. You have the time after this session. You will go and study a little bit, okay, and learn and go deep a little bit. So here's the answers of our myth game. Also, here is the challenge starts now. So your AI challenge start now. This is opening the door to session 2, ChatGPT and research and writing. So in the next session, what's gonna do, we'll dive deeper into how GPT can support research tasks such as citation, translation, paragraphing, and productivity. Also, we will see how to create a good prompts together, how to do, a good prompt to get you ready. Here's a short challenges to test your current knowledge. So here's a rapid fire quiz. You have this quiz and final reflect. And also this is your homework for today. So before our next session, please put ChatGPT to the test with one small practice task. Choose any of this following. So you have to choose summarize article in your choice or our article. This is our article from Dr. Mahan Amjad. This is the message. I do it as an article, so you can summarize it using ChatGPT, and or there is another exercise for you. You can see how we can say how much time I spend in on summarizing an article manually. Okay, you do it by yourself, and then you go to ChatGPT and do it automatically. Okay, will be good and fun. Really, so I suggest you to do this. But if you don't have time, okay, you can go through the ChatGPT directly. You can also you will choose for the next task, generate a research title or a topic you're interested in, or if you want to explain a complex topic to 10 years old in simple terms. So bring your experience, success, surprise, or challenges to session 2. We'll compare notes and build on what you're discovered. So I also have some additional resources for you. For example, there is more courses to go deeper in OpenAI Academy, also for Gemini AI for educators or more. And here is some ChatGPT prompting sheets. This is what you need for tomorrow. You can use it. You can start using it from today to prepare yourself for tomorrow. So you can learn here the terminology. What is a model? Is specific version of ChatGPT. So, for example, GPT-4, GPT-4o, and now is GPT-5. Also, prompt is what you write to GPT ideally, a clear specific request, input, what is input, token, mark, and then you have the next step is master this command, list, act, also rewrite, continue, etc. Prompt structure, this is some framework to have a good prompt. Also, you have prompting mistake to avoid. This is some tips to you, and this is a finish tone that you choose adjustments to fit your task, professional, friendly, enthusiastic, etc. And use this parameter to have a good experience on ChatGPT. So this is our session for today. See you in the next session. But this is just the beginning. You're not here to passively attend. You're here to learn, discover, apply, and lead. So application is the most important step to learn. So see you all in our next session, where we'll unlock how tools like ChatGPT can accelerate your research, elevate your voice, and sharpen your impact. Until then, stay visible. Your presence matters. Stay curiously. Learning is your edge. Stay commitment. Consistency is what builds trust. You are not longer preparing to lead. You are leading by how you show up today. The world is watching how you write. So please don't forget your task for your department is to go to your LinkedIn and have a post reflect of our session for today. So I hope that it's helpful for you for this first session, and see you for the next session if you don't have any other thing to say. Thank you very much. So the mic is for you, admin. Thank you.